Hi, I'm Elizabeth Roberti, and I'll be talking about The Absolutely True Diary of a Part-Time Indian. It was written by Sherman Alexie, and it was one of those books that you just can't put down. I loved the book from beginning to end and really fell in love with the main character, Arnold Spirit, also known as Junior. The book won several awards and was the first young adult fiction work by Alexie. Sherman Joseph Alexie Jr. was born on October 7, 1966. He's a poet, writer, and filmmaker. Much of his writings come from his experience as a Native American growing up on the Spokane Indian Reservation. However, he is currently living in Seattle, Washington. Some of his best works are The Lone Ranger and Tonto Fistfight in Heaven and Smoke Signals. The Absolutely True Diary of a Part-Time Indian is his first young adult novel. The novel won the 2007 United States National Book Award for the Young People's Literature. The Absolutely True Diary is a first-person narrative by Native American teenager Arnold Spirit Jr., a 14-year-old boy living on the Spokane Indian Reservation. As it turns out, much of the story is actually based off of events from Alexie's own life. Alexie, similarly to Jr., was constantly teased and picked on as a child. He had issues with his brain which caused seizures, and he also left his reservation to attend school in Rearden. As we get to know Junior, his family, and his friends, and the lifestyle he experiences on the reservation, we come to realize that he has a huge decision to make: to stay on the reservation or to leave the reservation. If he stays on the reservation with his loved ones, it seems as though his life path is decided for him: to stay at school where the books are 30 years old and have been used by his parents when they were young, to be poor just like his parents who are so underprivileged that shooting their dog was a more reasonable option than taking him to the vet, or to become an alcoholic as a means of lessening the path of the hardships they face on the reservation every day. If Junior leaves the reservation and attends an all-white public high school in the town of Rearden, Washington, it appears that his chances of making something of his life are much greater. When Junior's professor strongly encourages that he make more of his life and leave the reservation, he takes him up on this suggestion right away and begins his new school the very next day. Upon leaving, Junior is made to feel that he is a traitor by his best friend on the reservation and an outsider at his new school. The novel contains countless illustrations that Junior draws as a means of revealing his character and furthering the plot of the story. The novel contains issues such as alcohol, poverty, bullying, homosexuality, violence, sexual references, death, and profanity. Because of this, many schools have banned the book from their libraries. Overall, I think that the book does a great job at addressing serious issues of Native American individuals in a lighthearted manner through the diary of a young boy. I found the illustrations to be largely the reason that the book is so great. They make you feel like you are really inside of Junior's head. One of the illustrations I liked the most was one of Junior's parents on page 12. He explains his parents and how they are in reality versus what they would be. I'll show you the picture. If somebody had paid attention to their dreams, and it really gives the reader a feel for who they are and who they would be off the reservation. Seeing a visual of these characters truly helps the reader better relate to their situation and want more out of life for them. Overall, I would definitely suggest reading this book. It is enthralling, quick read, full of countless struggles of a Native American Indian.